Tell me about your worst hookup. I can't tell the story. My grandma is starting to figure out the internet. So now I have to be careful. Grandma, if you're watching this, it's not that scandalous. Oh, hi. I'm Bailey Bryan. And right now, I'm going to play a game called Sip or Spill, where basically I'm probably just gonna drink a lot of wine to avoid answering a lot of questions. Let's get into it. I have some wine already poured here, but it's good to be prepared. Why you don't see you play yourself when you play with me? It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna spill it. I'm not gonna spill it. Can I get a little table? Today we're gonna be using questions from my girl Serena Kerrigan's card game called Let's Fucking Date. And I have never played this game publicly, and I'm nervous. First question, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on a date? Next question, what is your biggest pet peeve on dates? Have you ever dated someone where like they have to make everything a competition? I'm like, oh, I used to ride horses. They're like, oh, I rode horses one time in the desert. And you're like, well, I guess that's cooler than what I did. Thank you for sharing. What are you addicted to? I made this buffalo chicken dip a few days ago, and I accidentally made like way too much of it, so I've had leftovers and I've been eating it every single day. What's your go-to song on your hookup playlist? I could give it away, but then if I play that song around someone, they're gonna know. Guilty pleasure. Watching The Bachelor. My backup plan for if my career goes south is to audition to go on The Bachelor and just live the rest of my life as a reality star. Tell me about your worst hookup. I can't tell the story. My grandma is starting to figure out the internet. So now I have to be careful. Grandma, if you're watching this, it's not that scandalous. What would your ex say about you? Which one? They would probably all say they miss me. That's what I'm choosing to believe. What's the most scandalous place you've ever hooked up with someone? Again, let's think about grandma. If you could start a secret society, what would the premise be and who would you invite? If I could start a secret society, it would be called the SBB Club, for sensitive bad bitches everywhere to unite and relate in the way that we feel our feelings and empower each other. And you would be able to sign up for it on BaileyBryan.com right now. Who was your celebrity crush growing up? The prince from Mulan. Does that count as a celebrity?
What?
Is that weird? Should I have drank?
That was a solid answer.
Thank you. What's something you're insecure about? The sound that these pants make when I move. Listen, it gets worse. Yeah, for sure. Just like in the moment. I tend to date people who are blank when I should really be dating people who are blank. I have a tendency toward dating people who are athletic when, no. What's the cringiest thing someone's done to impress you? My ex-boyfriend, I told him about how much I love cheese, and he sent me a video the next day of himself putting like all of the different kinds of cheeses and Whole Foods in his cart, which now that I think about that, that's actually kind of cute. I miss him. If you could make one thing illegal, what would it be? Talkative Uber drivers. Like overly talkative Uber drivers. When I clearly don't want to talk. Like maybe they can't tell and it's really on me, but like I would like for them to be able to read my mind and not speak. That concludes tonight's episode of Sip or Spill. Hey, cheers. Thank you guys so much for playing Sip or Spill with me, or watching me play Sip or Spill. Shout out again to my girl SFK. Go follow her on all platforms, Serena Kerrigan. Follow Let's Fucking Date. Go to letsfuckingdate.com right now if you want to buy this card game and play it with your friends. It makes things interesting. I'm gonna go call my ex.
Till it's time to fall asleep. Why you don't see you playing